All right, everyone. The baseball trip is in its final stages right now.
It's a sad time.
It is unfortunate, but it was a lot of fun. We're just getting back from the last game we went to today. This was at the Orioles and Indians at Camden Yards. Fun day. It was really nice. We were under shade. Tyler still found a way to burn despite the shade.
I told you I needed sunscreen, and you were making fun of me.
And Tyler still found a way to burn.
It's a lose-lose right here.
The funny thing is that Sam's paler than you are, and he didn't burn at all. Did you, Sam? Today you didn't burn. Yeah, so tough one for Tyler. Couldn't get that W out there.
You're gonna kill me, man.
It's
I'm
officially
cancer now.
Look at it. He's got a hat that says Carlisle, PA, which is in Pennsylvania, and his neck is now red. So we're not gonna judge him because some of our supporters might be of that type, but. Tyler,
you're a horrible human.
Tyler, you're venturing.
You are a horrible human.
Tyler, you're venturing into different territory. Anyway, we're getting back into the game though. It was really interesting because we were in the 8th inning after the Orioles got out. The score was still 3-3 because the Indians had rallied to score in the top of the 8th. I think was it you, Tyler? You turned to me and you said, "Are we going to see a walk-off again today?"
I think I did.
I think you had said that, yeah, so I'll give him some credit.
I'm just sad it wasn't Pedro Alvarez.
Yeah, Pedro Alvarez led off the bottom of the 9th, and we thought he was going to get one there. I mean, he still scored the game-winning run, technically. It was the weirdest ruling ever. He swung and missed at a strike. The ball went to the backstop, kicked right off the backstop and back to the catcher, the Indians catcher, Perez. He threw to first, but the ball hit Pedro. El Toro. The bull getting in the way.
He hit his horn,
He got on, and then 3 batters later, he had Nolan Rimo hit a pinch hit home run to give the Orioles a big
2 batters later, man.
2 batters.
There's 3 outs in an inning. Remember that?
Well, was it 2 or 3? Yeah, I couldn't remember what happened. But anyway, it was a pretty incredible moment there. I had said to you guys before, I couldn't remember the last time I saw a pinch hit homer if I ever had seen one to end a game before. So. Exciting end to this one. But now with that, our baseball trip is complete. We're on the way back to our separate homes because Tyler still lives in Carlisle. You know, that's unfortunate for him, but it is what it is. So, guys, now we're into the trip. I think it's time to kind of talk about it. Which park was your favorite? I mean, we went to Sam and I went to 4 and 4 days. But these 2 major league ones in the last 2 days being Oriole Park at Camden Yards and Nationals Park. Which was your favorite? Sam, we'll start with you.
So I think Baltimore had the historic type of feeling, you know. Although I felt at the Nationals game, the fans made it a little bit more enjoyable, I think, actually.
You think so?
The environment was a little bit more...
in a way, I would argue that the fans were better at the Orioles game today than at the Nationals.
Yeah, they really seemed to be into the game today. I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, the fan support was still good in Washington, but I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know. In terms of fans, I'd say I give the Orioles the edge.
Yeah, I still think I like Washington Park better. It was the new high-tech kind of version. Even though Camden Yards, is that classic ballpark, it had that old-timey feel, but it just needed updating. I think you and I were talking about this too. But
I like Camden in a lot of ways, but I was thinking that in the middle of the game, I was starting to think, I think I like Nationals Park more.
Yeah,
and I was not expecting that at all. Nationals Park is a little bit more recent. It was built in the late 2000s. Camden Yards being built in the 90s. I don't know. There were just a couple things that really kind of irked me about Camden. Like where our seats were, we were undercover, which was great. We had a great view of the field.
Yeah,
we couldn't see real pop flies to the left, which was a little unfortunate. But I mean, that's something you can deal with. But we couldn't see the scoreboard at all.
Not at all.
I think that's a major problem if you're in a seat that's not in the outfield. If you're in right field or even center, honestly, you have to understand you're probably not going to see the scoreboard. And that's fine. You accept that. But we were on the first base line, lower level, and I really didn't expect that to be the case. I mean, everything worked out fine, but it kind of bugged me. It was a little surprising that we couldn't see the scoreboard from there. I mean, they had TVs and everything, so at least there was something. But I don't know. It felt like we were kind of away from all the action in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a good view of the field, but it felt like we were just like, I don't know, somewhere else.
Like you commented,
set aside, you know.
We were kind of watching like a widescreen TV.
It felt like a widescreen TV. Every picture we took, everything's black except for the middle where you've got the field right there. So that was it was interesting. But good game overall. This was a second day in a row. We got pretty exciting games. This was a pitcher's duel, just like yesterday was. I was expecting to see a lot more offense today too, but Vance Worley, former Bucco, went 7 strong today. But
hey, I mean, you saw 2 home runs by the Orioles.
we did. Now here's the important thing. This is probably the most important discussion we have, guys. What was our favorite food item from ballparks we had the last 3 days?
I still have to go with those crab chips things.
Where'd you get them at?
At Camden Yards. We had it was kettle chips with a white cheese sauce.
You mean the waffle fries?
Yeah, the waffle fries. They call them kettle chips. Whatever.
I don't think
But
they're
it
like
was
some
a
sort of-
cheese sauce with blue cheese and crab, and it was.
It was really. It was
Good.
kind of like crab dip on top of some waffle fries. Sam and I about that. Tyler took some of ours. Very kind of him. Really good.
Hey.
Though. I really liked it.
I shared 2.
You did a little bit, but it was really good. So I don't know. That was awesome. I had a hot dog with macaroni and cheese on it in addition to crab. Oh, so worth the $9. So worth the $9. Sam, what else did you have today?
I had a burger today, but also I had some waffle fries with crab sauce.
The same thing
and
we had,
crab.
yeah.
That was really good.
Those fries with the crab.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Notice there's a lot of crab going around.
Well, that was what we were hoping for by coming to a game in Maryland. We were saying we wanted to have something crab related, for obvious reasons. But that was awesome. And then, I don't know, overall though, my favorite food item,
The chipper was good.
the chipper on Friday
Yeah.
was surprising. How much was that? Like $5.50
Yeah,
too?
that was
Really
just-
good price.
yeah.
We had this barbecue chip thing. It was just
Pulled
pulled pork just tossed in with barbecue chips and coleslaw. Oh my gosh, it was really filling. I was expecting it to be chips with like
Yeah.
a burger. I mean, with the pulled pork sandwich, but no. I mean, it actually turned out pretty filling overall for that one. And then Saturday we had those the chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, the chicken sandwich.
What kind were they?
It was
Were they-
just a barbecue.
Oh yeah, it was like a regular barbecue chicken sandwich, really good. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. My favorite item has to be those fries, though. They were I had several friends recommend those, and they were as advertised. Very, very good. So a couple more ballparks off the list. We're hoping to get some more down the road. Obviously, myself, I'll be going back to PNC a lot. Tyler probably maybe he'll get there a few more. Tyler, this might
Maybe.
be. Wait a second though. For Sam and Tyler, this might be your last major league games of the year.
Yeah,
I mean, if I don't go back to a game at PNC Park, I'm not gonna. I don't think we'll go.
I mean, I might go to Progressive Field. I could always go to a playoff game at Progressive Field.
There you go.
If they don't choke, they did get swept. They did get swept this weekend.
Today, yeah.
So you never know what will happen. But now we're looking forward to going to more major league games down the line. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to keep following us on Twitter at Sports72. Like us on Facebook. And of course, check out the blog where the best content we have is on there. Sports7.sportsblog.com. Bye-bye.